Hey, good morning. I'm Jin2. I'm gonna explain the hash program for operator overloading. Uh, my aim is to create a program in C hash to overload various operations such as arithmetic, comparison, and further user-defined casting for matrix application. Let's go to my program, and I have created a class matrix. I have initialized the needed matrices like matrix 1 and 2 for getting two matrices from the user. Also, I have added matrix addition, subtraction, matrix multiplication, divisions. These arrays will have the outputs. And here we go. Here I have overloaded the addition function. This is the structure for overloading: public static, data type, operator, and I'm overloading addition here, and the parameters. And in that I have initialized a matrix X named array. And this will have the uh, values, I mean the added values of the other two matrices, and for using to follow the I have get the values of two matrices. I have added these two matrices and the value is stored in matrix X, and that matrix X is returned. Similarly, subtraction is also overloaded: public static, data type, operator, and overloading subtraction here, the parameters. And similar to matrix addition, I have initialized a matrix X array. This will have the output, have used to follows. Matrix X will have the subtracted value, and that matrix X is returned. And now we are overloading that multiplication, public static data type, operator, and the multiplication and the parameters. I have initialized a matrix X array, and some variables I have initialized because for apart from subtraction and addition, for matrix multiplication we need to add because we have to multiply the vertical element into the horizontal elements, and we have to add that. So I've used three for those to get into that each iterations, and the sum will have the value of the first iteration. I mean the first element into second, third, and fourth. We have to multiply and add that. So that is stored in this, and subsequently that elements are stored into matrix X here, and matrix X is returned. Next is division. Division may have float value, so I have used the data type as float, and the methods are passed, and the matrix X is created with data type float. And similarly, I have divided that, and that is stored in matrix X, that is returned. And I have used here. I am checking the equality of two matrices. I have used the data type as bool just because I just want to know whether that is true or false. I have increased a count, implemented a count here, and I check the equality this time, and I put the count plus plus. Then just because the size of my matrix is 2 cross 2, the count is 4, it is true. If the count reaches 4, it is true, else it is returned false. And here we have to, if you use equality, we are supposed to use not equal to also. So I will use the not equal symbol, not equal to also. And then please we go to the main function. Okay, in main function I have just created the matrix object as a mat object, and here initializations I print whatever is needed. The outputs are printed here. I mean the first matrix is, and then I call that object dot one, here matrix 2, addition, subtraction, everything is printed here, and I call the function for that. And the equalities are also printed. I just print the sum of the elements here, and just read the initialization part. I just have the header of the program, like welcome to matrix multiplication program and matrix operations, etc. Here the set values, and the matrix values. I get the values from the user. I mean the two values for the two matrices. I get it here, and the get values will print outputs. I have two get values just to print that integers and the float, division of float by such, just and the get values. Okay, so now just check the output of the program. Okay, enter the matrix value. Here this into the position 0 0. I just enter 2. Calculate the same values everywhere, so that will be easy. 2 2 2. Okay, it's asking for the values of the second matrix. I'll get the same values 2. Here on the output. See, the first matrix is 2 2 2, second matrix also 2 2 2. After addition, 2 plus 2 4, you get the same answer. After subtraction, 0, multiplication and division. After checking equality, the matrices are equal. The sum of the matrix is 8. That's all. Thank you.